How to set boundaries without creating distance, especially for couples who work together. You love your partner. You also run a company together. So why do you sometimes feel like you're suffocating or invisible, or like your needs don't fit into the business plan? The hardest conversations for couples who work together aren't about revenue or product market fit. They're about boundaries, emotional, relational, and psychological. Set them too rigidly, you lose connection. Set them too loosely, you lose yourself. This video is for high-performing couples navigating love, business, and burnout. We'll give you the tools to set boundaries without creating emotional distance and build a relationship that supports your mission and your well-being. Why this matters. Boundaries are not walls. They're connection points. In couples where both partners are entrepreneurs or deeply embedded in each other's work, the line between personal and professional gets blurry fast. And when roles blur, so does emotional safety. Who am I talking to, my co-founder or my spouse? Is this feedback or criticism? Are we decompressing or still negotiating? You don't need to separate work and life. You need relational clarity and emotional sovereignty, boundaries that preserve love, support ambition, and protect your nervous system. Let's break it down. What boundaries actually are. Boundaries are not ultimatums. They're expressions of self-respect and mutual care. Psychologist David Richo defines boundaries as the space where I can be fully myself while still being in connection with you. In high-intensity couples, especially those co-founding or collaborating professionally, this gets tricky. You want to be on the same team, but you end up emotionally enmeshed or chronically resentful. Key insight. Boundaries don't push people away. They invite people to meet you where you truly are. Why entrepreneur couples struggle with boundaries. Working with your partner introduces unique emotional stressors. Merged identity. Your business success equals your relationship's health. 24/7 feedback loops. You're constantly in performance review mode. Power imbalances. One person may control capital, vision, or decisions. Unspoken roles. Who's the emotional regulator? Who sacrifices more? Without boundaries, these dynamics create burnout, emotional avoidance, or control battles. Sue Johnson's Hold Me Tight reminds us, love is not about merging into one. It's about becoming emotionally accessible and responsive while staying whole. Signs your boundaries are missing or misaligned. Watch for these flags. You feel drained after conversations instead of clear. One partner constantly defers to the other. Work talk dominates personal time. One of you feels guilty asking for alone time. Emotions get minimized in the name of efficiency. Richo writes, without boundaries, we mistake merging for intimacy and compliance for love. Without agreed boundaries, even the strongest couples drift into codependence or quiet competition. The framework, 3 essential boundary types. To stay connected and sane, you need 3 types of boundaries. 1. Time boundaries. After 7 p.m., no business talk. We're just partners, not co-founders. This protects your nervous system from relational fatigue. 2. Emotional boundaries. You can share feedback about the pitch, but not when we're in bed or during dinner. It's not about avoidance. It's about setting a time and space for emotionally charged topics. 3. Identity boundaries. My decisions around health, therapy, or rest are mine. I don't need to optimize everything for business outcomes. This one is vital for founders who tend to turn everything, including each other, into a productivity asset. How to have a boundary conversation. Here's a step-by-step model you can use today. Step 1. Name the pattern, not the person. I've noticed we end up talking about work late into the night, and I wake up feeling depleted. Avoid you always or you never. Start with your experience. Step 2. State your need clearly. I need some personal time each day where I'm not wearing my work hat. Step 3. Invite collaboration. Could we set a time boundary together? Maybe no work talk after 7 p.m.? Step 4. Negotiate respectfully. You may not agree instantly. The goal is co-creation, not control. Step 5. Revisit and adjust. Boundaries are dynamic. Revisit monthly or during stress spikes. Bonus tip. Use neutral rituals to switch modes. Example, lighting a candle or walking together signals relationship mode, not work mode. Boundaries as emotional invitations. Setting boundaries isn't about pulling away. It's about telling the truth of what helps you show up fully in love and work. Sue Johnson's research shows that secure couples don't demand constant access. They seek responsive presence. That means you can say no and still feel close. You can disagree and still feel safe. You can take space and still stay connected. Boundaries are acts of care. They give your partner a roadmap to loving you well. If you're building something and loving someone, you need boundaries that honor both. Key takeaways. Boundaries are not walls. They are invitations to respect and clarity. Entrepreneur couples face unique challenges, merged identities, blurred time, and power asymmetries. You need clear time, emotional, and identity boundaries. Conversations about boundaries must be collaborative, not corrective. Love and autonomy are not opposites. They're prerequisites for lasting connection. What's one boundary that would help you show up better in your relationship and your business? Drop in the comments, or better yet, share this with your partner and use it as a conversation starter. You can scale your company without shrinking your relationship. This video is part of our full series on conflict resolution for couples in business together. If this resonated with you, hit subscribe. The next episodes go deeper into emotional leadership and what to do when one partner is way more ambitious than the other. See you there.